If you are anxious about posting on social media or about putting your message out there, then this video is for you. And by doing that and by bringing passion to it and speaking your message to the world, you will develop an audience and there will be so much opportunity that will come from it. So I talk about that and a lot more today. Let's get into it. What's up, everybody? Sammy Paley here. Welcome back to another episode of Awaken Your Potential. The three topics we're going to discuss today are the opportunistic world we live in, the misconception about social media metrics, and my one greatest fear. Now, more than ever, there's so much opportunity by consistently putting your message out there. A lot of us don't post out of fear of judgment from others, but don't post for them. Post for your audience. I promise, even if you have a little following, your audience is out there and they need to hear your message and see your content. All it takes is one right person to see your video. That's all you need is one chance. You could be living a life far beyond your wildest dreams if the right person sees you. And they will find you if you consistently speak your message to the world. Content creators on platforms like YouTube are getting paid to post content they are passionate about. Now feels like a good time to tell you that subscribing down below would help me out a ton, and maybe even share, but maybe I'm asking too much now. As long as your content gives some value to the consumer, like entertainment, wisdom, advice on how to live a better life, a look into their journey, etc., you will have a following. Even if you have a very niche interest, I promise you there is an audience out there who can hear your message. If you don't know what your message or motive is, let me know in the comments below if you'd like to see me do a video explaining how I found my why and the importance of having clarity on what your message is and what your purpose is. The greatest misconception about social media metrics is that you need to have a massive following to make an impact. I have a little over 50 followers on TikTok, a little over 100 subscribers on YouTube, and close to 670 followers on Instagram. Already in my very early content creation journey, with some pretty small follower numbers, I am getting people who are places I dream of being that are reaching out. The notion of you need to have a lot of followers to make an impact is so false. Sure, you may have a bigger reach, but you can profoundly impact people at whatever the stage of the game you are at. Plus, despite popular opinion, your motive behind social media should not be to try to grow as much as possible. People get so caught up in the numbers that they forget that the people who follow their content are human beings. A follower should never be viewed simply as a number toward a goal. That is the misconception about social media metrics. It's like all the people who follow are just a means to an end. Make it your mission to connect with your audience as much as possible. Get interactive. Be that person on other people's content, leaving positive messages. Send DMs to people whose content you admire. Share your praise, lift people up. It shouldn't be a competition against others. It should be you against you with your objective to make the most amount of impact on the people who already follow you. The numbers are a byproduct of your consistent effort. They will come if you put a message out you believe in. Don't place your emotions in the keeping of the metrics on social media. My greatest fear is that incredible people like you stifle their potential, and nothing upsets me more than when people have so much going for them, which we all do, but they don't act on it out of fear of criticism or out of fear of the judgment of others or out of the hard work it's going to require. I too struggle with posting, and I guarantee that the content creators that you look up to all have had this in some degree or another, where they doubt what they're posting, or they fear the criticism, or they don't feel like working. Whatever it is, they do it anyways, and now we get to benefit from the incredible impact they have, which is an impact that you can have too if you put your message out there and are consistent. There is so much more that you can be doing, and a motto I like to live by is that you will never be as good as you can be, but you can always be better than you are. It means to just constantly seek improvement, constantly try to break through the ceilings we place on ourselves, and just live a life that we are meant to live and just have an impact that we're meant to have. And we're so capable of so much more. And that's why I created the community. So if you are struggling with believing in yourself, then join the Awaken Your Potential community. Click that subscribe button. And every week I post a video talking about different ways, different angles about how we can awaken our potential.